1972 C20 Highlander back in the shop. Unfortunately, it ate a power steering box. It was a good thing because the builder put a quick ratio steering box on it, and I just don't think that gives you a nice truck feel, and neither did the owner. This thing, I mean, you could just like grab this and just and the wheel would just spin. New power steering pump again because it shot metal through the system. So new power steering pump, steering box. The customer was like, I'd really like it to shift like my 2018 F250 with the tow haul mode button off. I'd never gotten a request like that before, but it's very specific, so it's obviously very, you know, it gives you a clear picture of what you can kind of aim for. Hooked up to the transmission control unit, made a bunch of changes and whatnot in the TCU, and then we just made a bunch of changes with the Holly Sniper here. Just doing a little bit of cold start tuning. You know, it's winter time, so we can get the good cold temps that you need in order to get good cold start tuning. So got that done. Had to bring some more fueling in off over the Wizard tune was a little lean. We were getting some real big lean spikes on XL, especially like right off the bat. Changed the whole shift strategy almost completely. There was very few cells that were left undone. And this truck is a really nice truck. I mean, it always was, but here we are. We're going to roll about 10 miles an hour. So there you are. I mean, 0 to 60 time on this thing is, I don't know what it is, but it's fast. 410 gears in the rear, highway speed 75 miles an hour right now. We're tacking 2300 RPM, we'll call it 2350-ish. And it's quiet, it's smooth. This is 75 miles an hour right now. 410 gears in the rear, and you cruise 85 under 3 grand. I've kind of tested that out already. So hitting 85 miles an hour and cruise, staying there, sustained, is a possibility with this drivetrain. It's a really nice GM Performance Connect and Cruise ZZ454 4L85E, they call it. So it's like a built 4L80. It's a Dana in the rear with a locked 410. And other than this thing having a little bit rough steering radius, I don't think there's any issues with this drivetrain right now. So once that Dana axle breaks in a little bit, I'm told it's going to, the locker won't be so full time. It will be more of a a little closer to a limited slip than a true, locker or whatever it is. I forget what he told me. The guy said, here's 35 miles an hour. We're cruising. This thing's sweet. It's very quiet. We always like to take it on this road here because there's a lot of washboard in the asphalt. So you really feel a lot of the bumps, especially in that turn we just took back there, because it's both an embanked turn and there's washboard in it. So it'll beat these old cars up. These old cars and trucks, if you don't have your suspension right, that turn right there, you'll figure it out quick. Even in my 2020 Denali, which is like, that truck is more like a car. That thing, you feel that turn on it. So this thing, I think, did really well right there. So kind of see what the transmission shift strategy is here, kind of see where we're at. I mean, we did a really radical change. Like I said, there was very few cells. The 1-2 shift, the 2-1 shift, the 2-3, the 3-2, the 3 to overdrive, and the overdrive back to 3, the lockup strategy, line pressures, all that stuff. We changed all of it. Nice, kind of not overly hard shifts there, nice firm shifts are what you want, but too firm, you are beating up the rear end a little bit, especially if you're really planting. And I think this thing has over 500 pound-feet of torque. If you have too firm of shifts, you're getting hard on the rear end there, and you'll be hard on the transmission too. But got a hell of a parasitic draw we got to work out. Okay, so go real kind of chill here. little bit of tail right there. That was 0 to 80. And this thing is smooth, man. It is very smooth. I mean, you could almost let go of the wheel, but this is still a frontage road, country road. Got a little bit of an accident going on here. Honestly, this truck has got me feeling like I could pull up and probably be of service somehow. Maybe haul that truck out of there, you know, that truck that just got in a wreck. This is a working man's truck now. This is, I mean, dang. All right, let's drop it down to 45 and see what the kind of shift strategy is here. Nice moderate roll into it. Yeah, a little downshift. That was 45 to 90, real with a moderate pedal. We're not, you know, trying to beat it up here. We're just trying to see what it does. 60 miles an hour, cruising smooth. Let's see. Okay, 65. Let's say I want to get around somebody. She'll do it. Okay, that was 60 to 85 right there. Taking it down a little bit slower here. Let's see. Make sure we're safe. Nobody else out here. Okay, so cruising 35. Let's take it up to 65. See what it does. Nice downshift real early. Not aggressive. Okay, so that was 70. Went a little over. But I mean, really smooth. I'm not dissatisfied with anything right now. I think there could be a little bit of more fine tuning. It's holding on to third gear before it goes into lockup a little long, but we wanted this thing to feel like a 3/4 ton diesel truck as requested by the customer. He wants a truck to feel like a truck. So what I'll do is I'll probably just have him come down here and take it for a spin and let me know where he wants some adjustments made, and he might be happy too. I don't know. Let's see. And it'll scratch anytime you want. No issues there. Coming up the ramp, I'm gonna put a little power brake to it and just see. Not like enough to burn out, but we're just gonna add a little load on the motor. Well, that was, yeah, it'll burn out pretty much no matter. Yeah, she got some torque, that's for sure. I was not even trying to burn out, and this thing will smoke those tires. So, pretty cool little rig. Very nice. Looks great. Sounds great. I mean, it's got trailer brakes. You could use this truck for work if you wanted to. That's no joke. Got AC in here, man. This is like a F-250 Platinum or a... Oh, that thing's busted. Spit something out at me. We'll have to fix that.
I lost 5,000 miles off my Michelin. So.
Man, I was not even trying to burn out. This thing will smoke them. Can't be sad about that. She's pretty good, man.
Right, go get Greenie warmed up.
Oh, Greenie will smoke this thing. It's got this GM Type 2 power steering pump on it. The original builder attempted to reuse the factory power steering reservoir that you see on... I had never seen it on a 72 before, but I have one on one of my square body trucks. But they're usually mounted up high. It's too small and it's unbaffled, unfortunately. We decided to go to a self-contained GM Type 2 with a different reservoir. You know, the reservoir piggybacked off of it. So that's really it. And then a new power steering pump. I mean, we've not done a lot to this truck. Been basically just tuning. Not a whole lot going on here. Like I said, it's got a hell of a parasitic draw somewhere. We're going to try to figure that out. But other than that, this truck's sweet. Came here pretty nice, but you couldn't drive it at all. It has maybe 4 hours on it with the exception of what we've driven it and the customer driving it home that one time. But other than that, we put pretty much every mile on this truck and it's come a long way. It's really nice.